Okay, so I wanted to record something real quick because this is Satisfactory, the game I was mentioning the other day. You know, the factory must grow. Um, and it's a game that has been out on PC for a while, but just came out on PS5. So I am simultaneously proud of something, but ashamed of my power plant, which I'll get to in a second. So essentially what this game is, Josh, I think you know what it is. Thomas and Kyle, I don't know if you do. So this is mechanical and infrastructure engineering. I'm recording something real fast. Mechanical and infrastructure engineering, the video game. So you start out by mining rocks and stuff by hand, and then you automate everything to the point where you basically don't have to touch a thing, and it builds a lot of the stuff for you. So for example, this is my previous power plant where I put in things like biomass, which do I have any on me? I don't. Okay, wait. Yeah, I do. I can. So I put in buddy. So I put in things like biomass. That music's loud. Okay. So I generate biomass. I put it into this crate here. And it automatically feeds into this constructor, which puts it into solid biofuel, which then gets distributed to these generators. And so I had to construct all this. These kind of split it up, and so it all gets an equal distribution of biofuel in order to power the rest of the base. Problem is, I have to manually collect this stuff. I don't want to keep doing that all the time. And that gives me more biomass there. So, my design challenge, because I just unlocked coal generation, is to build coal plants. The problem is if I look at the map, I'm here. The map is large. I'm here. Coal, I think, was over here somewhere. In order to build coal plants, I need water. My base is here. Water is here or here. How do I combine coal here with water here in order to generate power for here? So my clumsy solution is to basically run a very long conveyor belt from all the way over there to bring the coal to the base. This then brings the coal up a lift to where I built the plants. Then, this is more of the factory, because I need to build things. Over here, where I have 3 water pumps, essentially, for lack of a better word. And these pump water out of this, for some reason, because physics is not involved, an infinite lake. This never runs out of water because of reasons, into these pipes, which then pumps uphill because of these little things I've got here, and then distributes it through this series of spaghettified pumps to these coal plants. And this is not clean. This is not how engineering probably normally works, because I don't think water does that naturally. But it provides water to all of these coal plants down here. And the lift from a second ago gets pumped up through here and into these distributors, because the coal comes from all the way over there, gets distributed through these conveyor belts here into each coal plant individually. And it's kind of snaked all through here because it's functional, but it's not pretty. And so in order to, because all of this crosses through here, I had to kind of snake that way up and around and down to get to this one over here. But it's all working, it's all functional, and as a result, I can actually now tear down the previous power grid. Because if I look at the grid now, I can generate 795 megawatts of power. And I can consume around 250 to 260 megawatts of power normally. It hits a max of about 370, but I don't ever really see it hit that. So I have more than enough power to spare. Because I never really see it hit that high. So yeah, I generate more than enough power because I think each plant is 75. So what is that? 75, 150, 300. So each four is 300. So this is 600 megawatts of power, roughly. If I did it right. So that's 75. Yeah, should be about right. Clock speed. Yeah, should be good. So I have about 600 megawatts of power, and I don't even come anywhere close. So I can tear down. Why does it say production? That's a problem to figure out later. But should all be working, and because of the clumsy way I did this, it is working. I am proud of how it actually works, but it just looks like such a mess. And one of the nice things about this game is I would like to go back and clean all this up at some point. Once I actually, like, now that I have it here, I can redesign it to where now I know the final solution. Now I know how it actually works. Now I know where I'm getting my water from. Now I know how the pipes are actually laid out. Now I know how the coal's laid out. I can clean a lot of this up. And kind of get it all working properly. But this is essentially what Satisfactory is. It is, all right, I have this engineering problem I need to tackle. How do I actually solve the problem? Also, it's co-op, in case you are interested.